Happy Thursday, Sooner Nation. Yeah, mess. Couldn't find it. I've searched everywhere, up and down this house, all through lawn. I know I put it in a bag to donate. Should have found it, but I didn't. But yes, Argyle sweater. It's that season for Oklahoma, as you're hearing this correctly. Jason Witten is the new tight end coach at Oklahoma. And you know what, Jason? People came at me. People said all kinds of things about it. Even when I said, you know what, the one thing that's going to happen is going to be instant recruiting. There are people who said, Jeremy, how do you know he's going to be a good recruiter? Just type in right now on Twitter, anyone who's connected to OU, anyone who's got a hint of inkling around OU football, they're ecstatic. Hayden Hansen, let's go. Exciting time to be at Oklahoma. It's great.
Hey.
And it wasn't. Hey, real quick, 918. Yes, Mez last night said done deal according to Drum, but guess what? Absolutely, it wasn't just Mez. He was reporting what he heard.
Now, Sooner Freak has been hinting around about it for a while.
Sooner Freak has been dropping hints on here from the get-go, too. Sooner Freak and I were all over this, Jay.
Hey, Astrocom, bro, Corbin, it was definitely not a horns up, and you know it, bro. Golly. He knows it was just this. It was not a horns up. Do you consider this a horns up, or do you just like
hey, keep your tips up, bro.
Do you consider this hanging out, or do you consider this horns up? I mean,
it's definitely not horns up. Hey, Jim, I'm not going to sit here and, I will say this, though, and this is, Jay, we've had this conversation before. I'm not really, influenced by anyone because I don't have a know in anything. I go strictly with my gut.
You're a fan.
Well, I'm a fan. I go with my gut and what I see, and I put two and two together, Jay. I try to go with what I think would be not just shocking news, but there were some pretty clear things that were pushing this towards Jason Witten, in my opinion, but a lot of people weren't jumping on that, Jay.
Yeah, Dalpo's, I was kind of surprised, honestly, about Tatum to Michigan, but
Sooner Freak says, but wait, it's not over. And I think he's probably going with what I said last night. Emmett Jones is gone at Oklahoma.
Let me see if I can get this comment. Sorry. Where was it? I think it was Tone Logue. Let me see if I can find this. Oh, too early to tell if it's a good hire. Yeah, I mean,
but it's not.
Hold up. As far as because I've seen people say, now, how is this any different than DeMarco Murray? Now, here's what I would say to that is he's coached high school football. I mean,
2 state championships in
that's the main difference. It is, you got to wait and see how it's going to work out in this offense and everything. But I do love the hire. I do love it right now.
I mean, and by the way, the people I see calling on here, and hey, I see Sooner Legend said it's already going to work on the recruiting tail. You have the 2027 guy. Hey, Colin, this isn't nasty work. First off, it's not the only reason they went after him. It's just not. I don't know if he can develop 918 or not, but I can tell you 2 things or maybe 3 things I can guarantee you he's going to do. Recruit at an elite level, not a high level, an elite level. It's the first thing. Second thing is he is going to be able to get the most out of his players, in my opinion, because of the type of guy he is with relationships and the type of motivator he is. Period, bar none, in the story. Those 2 things take it to the bank. Well, and I would think he can develop it.
All you got to do is ask yourself, is it better than what they had before? About 10, way better. So I'm happy. I mean, it's way better than what they had before. So to me, positives. Now, he get credit for recruiting or Nagy. Now, here's the thing. When you look at that, that's the thing. Nagy is going to get a lot of the pub for recruiting, but also for position coaches, I think they do have a big influence on high school kids, don't you? Maybe not as much in the portal as much as it is high school.
And I also think, and by the way, I'm going to answer this for John. I actually think
I don't know about that.
I think Taylor Tatum. I think it's a if you can't bring Caden Durham in, Tatum's a guy I was always high on, Jay.
I like Tatum too.
I
Jeremy.
think Michigan's he's going to do some things, Jay.
I liked him too. I thought he still had a lot to do at Oklahoma. I think he's pretty dang talented, but who knows?
Hey, and I think I said this last night actually, and I'm going to say it again tonight. Cooper Alexander is going to be a Sooner.
Well, I hope so. Okay, what about this? Cooper Witten, linebacker, 2027 class. You would think is going to transfer to an Oklahoma high school. You would think, because you would think Jason Witten's family is going to come. So some of the teams he could play for. Can you imagine if he was on Washington with Case Alexander? Both of them
Washington.
Both of them at linebacker.
Wow. I mean, that's going to be a decision with family on what level of football do they want him to play.
Yeah.
Could he
reclassify? Hey, real quick, I see people talking about developing, and you don't have to develop if they're highly recruited. Yeah, you do. You still have to develop. You still develop, guys. I don't care if they're a 5-star out of high school. You still have to develop.
I agree a little bit though. Like when you're elitely talented, do you really have to be as developed?
Well, are you talking about an Adrian Peterson, or are you talking about
5-star guys?
Well, I mean, not all 5-star guys are just made out to be awesome, Germ. Some of them have to develop, man.
We know that at Oklahoma, Jay. We know that for sure.
Yeah, Ole Miss driving, apparently. It's been a pretty good game, but
Amplis hasn't played well.
It's been kind of sloppy. Miami's let 3 or 4 picks.
Hey, Ron, no, I don't. I don't know why we're talking women's basketball.
They lost tonight at home.
Who cares? Oh, you got Jason Witten right now.
Yeah. I don't really care about women's basketball tonight either, but yeah, that's a good example, 918. He was highly talented.
Mitchell was terrible, and now he's still in the portal again.
He should have never reclassified.
No, it was the biggest mistake he made, I think.
Ferris, I don't know if he'll go to Norman or Norman North, if he'll go to Carl Albert, if he'll go to Heritage Hall, if he'll go to Washington. I don't know where he's going to end up. So,
yeah. How shocked? Hey,
that's a good point.
When Jason Witten was announced, how shocked were you, Jay?
Here's where I was on it. I know you had been saying Witten.
I wasn't shocked 0%. So.
Well, you had been saying Witten. I didn't, the Brian Ellis stuff, the Brian LePack, all the names that have been mentioned, I really didn't get, I didn't know really they were head over heels over any of them. I'm not surprised by Witten. I think it's a good hire considering the other guys. Here's the thing, Brian Ellis for Alabama today, he moved from tight end coach to quarterback coach.
Yeah.
I don't think you want him to be the tight end coach. I mean, he's coached quarterbacks before, but I did not see what Parker Thune tweeted. What did he tweet today, Sooner Legend? I must have missed it. I've been busy. I haven't seen all that. I don't know what he said.
Yeah, what's the tweet?
What was Taylor Wine's eyeball emojis about today?
That's interesting, Jay.
Or was that about Witten?
Well, that was after the Witten stuff.
Well, I know it was after, but now Sooner Freak 29 said they're not done. So,
well, I think Emmett Jones personally. But.
You know the name. You know the name I've been throwing around there.
Who?
If they could bring him on staff, I'd love it. But samples, man.
Oh yeah, you've said it, man. The 918 mess stuff in here is getting interesting. I don't have time to read all that.
I don't have time to catch up on all that too, but it's interesting. Hey, finally a third down conversion. That's their first third down conversion.
0 for 7.
Yeah, they've been bad. Yeah, Ty Darlington.
Hey, Michael mentioned Ty Darling. He actually messaged me earlier today, and said he was glad that was wrong for sure. He likes the Witten one.
Well, he also said last night that he wasn't saying it was going to happen either when he emailed. I mean, he's just saying
Sooner history. You say I like Parker, Drum, Josh Payton, all the guys you dislike. Who dislikes them? Are you talking about the chat?
I don't know.
Weird stuff.
Hey, John, I absolutely think his kids move. I don't think they're going to stay in Texas. Just me. I think they would move with him, but who
Oh,
knows?
100%.
I think they would move personally, but
Hey, yeah, this is the tweet. I saw Parker Thune tweet this. Yeah. He came in and played cornerback and locked everyone down. So, hey, Sooner history, really quickly. I know you've been on here before and several times. We are a fan channel.
yeah.
We're a fan channel. Jay and I are fans. We give opinions. I give a whole heck of a lot of opinions. And guess what? I'm not an insider. I have nothing against insiders.
You
And
can't
I
be right
don't
all the time.
dislike. I'm not going to sit here and say, now, I will say there's some people that I dislike on some things. I'm not going to say who those are, Jay. I think people know very well who they are with how they handle themselves. It's not the ones mentioned.
Anyway, moving on. I don't really want to talk about insiders or anything.
I'm not
Really.
talking about insiders.
No, I'm just saying I don't really want to discuss that on here. I'm happy with
Maybe
the hire they
outsiders.
got.
Maybe outsiders.
Huh?
Maybe I'll talk about outsiders.
So let me ask you this, chat. Yeah, we all know about Cat 405. Guys,
Where's Hubbard tonight when he said Witten ain't going?
hey, when I called John Hover out on here that one night, he hasn't been back.
No, he hasn't been back. He knows.
I called him who I think he really
he knows
is.
We know. He knows we know.
Called him Cat 405 and he hasn't been back. Hey, don't you think they're going to sign another tight end out of the portal?
Yeah, I already said Cooper Alexander.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Cooper Alexander's going to be a Sooner, in my opinion.
Well, here's the thing. Case Alexander, I think, will be a Sooner. Why not just go ahead and start with your brother? You know what I mean?
Exactly. And all the other tight ends from the Cyclones are going to be Nittany Lions, so come on down back home. Hey, Daniel, you're right. And the people who act like OU couldn't have beat these teams, we know they could. I'm not going to do this, so I'll make sure I phrase this a certain way so I'm not. Football's a weird thing, Jay. Not anyone, no one. In fact, had Virginia beaten Duke, had Virginia won the ACC game, Miami wouldn't be here.
Interesting.
And nobody had Miami going to the final game. Nobody.
No one. Hold up. Jared, there were a lot of people that thought Miami was one of the most talented teams out there. And they could make a run. There were people that thought that. And I'm going to tell you right now, you may hate to hear this. If Notre Dame would have made the playoffs, they might have still been playing too.
Well, anyone could have still been playing.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, Notre Dame was a good team too. They didn't make the playoffs, but they were a good team. They could beat a lot of these teams. Hey, Sooner Freak says you heard it here first. I'm just going to say it. Sam Bradford's helping Mateer fix his mechanics.
Nice.
I like that. You know what? I'm glad lately.
I like that a lot, Jay.
I'm glad lately, the last few years, it seems like Sam Bradford's getting a little more involved in OU stuff. You know, he had kind of like been kind of away from it for a while. So it's good to see. I've always liked him. Good job.
Hey, Sooner, and that's awesome stuff right there. Hey, Sooner fan, Ole Miss. I saw you say Ole Miss, Keywan Lacey. Here's the crazy thing: Keywan Lacey and Trinidad Chambliss are going to be back at Ole Miss. Hey, there's two teams everyone was saying, "Oh my gosh, oh, terrible for Oklahoma." These teams are going to have beep 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 stud 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 here, stud there, stud here, everywhere. Baton Rouge and Austin. Guys, it ain't looking good for Tejas. And Lane Kiffin is Lane Whiffen right now on quarterbacks.
Well, they got the guy from Elon.
Come on, Jason.
No, they did. I think they signed the guy from Elon.
And?
Or he's in the final two there.
It wasn't who he wanted.
No, but Levitt's still out there.
Wait, was there a targeting call?
Levitt is not committed yet. Now,
because nobody wants him.
Now, the one guy that a lot of people thought, you might get a linebacker committed to Arizona State tonight, Owen Long.
Yeah, Jay.
Do you think the eyeball emoji could have been Owen Heineke coming back, possibly?
Possibly. Hey, Bradford and Rod Schote being inducted in the Oklahoma Hall of Fame.
That's right. Hey, Kyle, I think fake.
It's rumors, but if he goes to NFL, Sark, I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, who knows about the NFL? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. There's some really good jobs open in the NFL right now. If you were going to go, and when I say good jobs right now, when I look at the NFL, 2 jobs to me stand out as like head and shoulders above the rest that you could go in and win right away at these 2 jobs.
Where?
I want you to try to figure it out.
Say it again.
The 2 jobs, in my opinion, NFL, you could go win right now as a head coach.
It's not the Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens is 1.
No.
Lamar Jackson?
He's overrated, dude.
Franchise quarterback.
He's overrated. Ty Huntley was better.
The other one to me is the Giants. The Giants are ready to explode, I think.
Oh, did you just talking about the New York freaking football Giants?
Yes, I like the Giants. I think Dart's really good.
I think John Harbaugh leaving them is bad.
You don't think that the Ravens are ready to win?
They're old in a lot of spots.
In some spots, Jeremy.
Oh, the big spots.
God, talent.
Derrick Henry's old. Lamar's done. Huntley's better.
Wow. Dude, get off here, dude. You think Huntley's better than Lamar Jackson?
The game Huntley played 2 weeks ago, they scored like 50.
Jerm, is he better? He's better than Lamar Jackson.
Might have won the playoff game.
Well,
Well,
the Giants
if
they
they had a kicker, they would have won that game.
The Giants are going to make a run here soon, I think, if they get the right coach. Harbaugh to Miami, people say it. Yeah, 2-time MVP, overrated.
You know I'm being facetious, Jay. You know I'm being facetious.
No, I can never tell with you. So
yeah, I know.
Is that shirt yellow or green?
It's between. Hey, guys. And I saw a guy who played NBA and now is coming to play football. You see that, Jay? Played overseas basketball.
Playing tight end. Yeah, it's unbelievable, dude.
Yeah, Harbaugh to Atlanta would make more sense for sure.
Now, the only problem with Atlanta is I'm not a huge Michael Penix fan as far as NFL quarterback. And I think they're great. Bijan Robinson's a freaking stud. But I just don't think, as far as like quarterback, I don't know if they got the guy.
Hey, really quickly, where's all the Sooner fans who 3 weeks ago were making comments like BV's not serious about winning? We're making comments like BV doesn't care about the offense. He won't make changes. And then after he did make a change, people were like, well, he's going to just bring in Kevin Wilson. He's just going to do this. They're not going to get Witten. Where are those people at? BV looks to be serious. And where are the Jim Saggy people and the Jim Nagy can't do anything? Because OU's killing it right now, Jason. They're killing it. And they're not finished.
They're doing well.
And they're not finished.
Hey, Jeremy says, looks like we were after tight end Spencer Mermans, but Cooper Alexander in the portal and Harbaugh might go help Jim.
You think Cooper Alexander, in my opinion, is going to be a Sooner.
What?
There's no way.
Why do you think Harbaugh would go help his brother? Like, do what?
He's not.
Be a D coordinator or something?
Hey, Greg God. Hey, trust me, bro. At some point in your life, you need to learn to trust me on these things. Emmett Jones won't be here.
Well, it doesn't matter what OU do. There's going to be people out there that don't like it. I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean, there's going to be people out there that hate the Witten hire too. There will be.
Oh, so there absolutely will be.
Hey, there's been some big names. Alabama, Isaiah Horton entered the portal today. That one surprised me, man. Led them in touchdowns.
Jay, I forget. That's one I didn't mention. Alabama's struggling.
Ty Haywood also entered the portal. Michigan O lineman, offensive tackle. He's a stud. OU was in on him out of high school with Alabama, but I just don't know if OU would go after a big time tackle right now.
Hey, Colin, I like the trade, but I think Tatum can do some things. I think he'll do some things at Michigan. Now, is Justice Haynes going back though, Jay?
Well, he's not going pro, I don't think.
Well, Tatum's sitting behind him.
Yeah, Sooner Legend, it's baffling to me. I would think Owen's going to win that, but, I don't ever think anything with the NCAA. So
now, I
this is a great point.
Okay, I still think there could be. They move DeMarco's seat a little bit. I think that's a possibility.
Sooner Freak says, can't wait until the new AD's announced. Exciting. Who's that going to be, Jerm? Any thoughts?
It's going to be someone with elite swag. I promise you that.
What
Oklahoma is doing.
Maybe Sooner Freak knows. He's dropping his. Craig says, drop a hint, Sooner Freak.
What Oklahoma is doing, in my opinion, is what all teams are wanting. Like, they just got something brewing special. The last couple of years, it's been special.
Let me ask you this: there's no AD in place right now, like officially. Okay. Joe John Finley gets let go. They bring in Witten. Give me a percentage of how much that was Nagy compared to BV or whatever, or Arbuckle making a tight end. I mean, what do you think percentage of that is, Nagy?
Well, a lot of people, and I don't know who to believe, Jay, a lot of people said Arbuckle was going to kind of get to choose his guy, but I think this is more, in my opinion, future with recruiting, also optics. It's whatever you guys want to say about it, it's immediate optics nationally. And I don't know the age difference, but I promise you this, Jason Witten, to me, comes in with, I think, more credibility, more respect across the board probably than a DeMarco.
Well, I mean,
guys, I challenge you. I'll bring it up because people won't want to mention this either, but I will because I'm not scared to mention it. I'm not ashamed of mentioning it. The fact that Jason Witten's faith is huge for him, I think is massive too.
Well, hey, Jerem, you know what? I'm kind of also surprised. I mean, where he went to school was Tennessee. Tennessee, I thought could have went and got him too. They didn't kick the tires on it. But Jerem, what was his record?
He's a dog, period.
What was his record at Argyle?
Well, he's won 2 state titles in the 5 years he's been there, and they weren't very good when he got there.
Yeah, I've seen those pictures, man. So I think we've all seen those. I mean, that doesn't mean a whole lot. I mean, Nagy's a evaluator.
You have the DeMarco connection like that. It's not a rocket science to figure out that DeMarco and Witten are close.
Well, yeah, I understand that.
I agree, Dowpost. I think it's a lot of scheme things.
Now, I will say this, and this is just me personally. This is if I were an OC at Oklahoma and Witten was coming in to be my tight end coach and I was a young guy, I might be a little bit intimidated, man. As far as what I'm calling and stuff, guy knows, hey, complete the trifecta, get Romo there somehow, be in good shape. Jeremy, I know you'd hate that.
Definitely hate that.
You would hate Romo there. Liberty Christian went 8-4 last season where Witten coach, is what Sooner Legend Podcast says. Man, that's a good game going on right now, guys and gals.
Well, it's 19-17. It's a field goal battle for Ole Miss.
You mean, well, yeah, but Miami's driving right now. So
had Fletcher, who, by the way, do you notice Miami, Jay? They don't really switch backs much. It's Fletcher and then occasionally a third down guy.
Hey, Mess, don't fall for all the stuff. He is not related.
Correct.
He is not related to Matt Nagy. As much as you might see on Twitter, people saying it. They ain't related, brother.
Jay, can you confirm?
Can I confirm what?
Not related.
How do you want me to confirm that?
Wow, Malachi Tony just took one to the house.
How do you want me to confirm that?
On a wide receiver screen, Malachi Tony makes a house call. That's what game changers do.
They run a lot of screens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Tony's unbelievable. True freshman, dude. Isn't he a true freshman?
Yeah, and I still think Chandler – hey, I'm getting ready to go off on a tangent about college football.
Go for it.
I would say that I'm going to predict Ole Miss to win, and I still am because of one reason. Because of college football.
What do you mean?
You know they have two studs on the edge, right, Jay? Bain and
the
other stud. Earlier tonight, Kirk Herbstreit says, well, what Ole Miss is doing is, they're just getting the ball out quickly. They're disguising some things. They've had no tackles for losses. They're not able to get the quarterback. Rewatch the game. It's not hard. It's what I cannot stand about college football and college basketball. Let's see if anyone gets it. Do you know it, Jay?
The holding?
Absolutely. Jason, Bain and the other guy have been tackled. They've had their necks clothesline. They are not calling any penalties because the refs don't want to be the one making the difference in the semifinal game. And while people say, hey, I love that because they're not making the difference. Either it's a hold or it's not.
Well, here's the thing.
I have a problem. Either it's holding or it's not. So if it's a hold week 3, it's a hold now. I have a big issue with it, Jay.
Well, Jerm, Miami.
It's the ethical. It's the integrity of the game. I'm sick and tired of the integrity of the game being questioned because refs don't want to make a call. Either make it or don't make it ever.
You done?
Yeah, I'm finished.
All right. Miami's
frustrating, man.
Well, you're not done. I started talking again. Just keep talking, bro.
No, go ahead.
No, just keep going. I don't have anything to say.
I'm calling it right now. Ole Miss will win the game, and there'll be 3 or 4 plays. This drive, you guys watching, 3 or 4 plays. This drive they will not call holds on tackles. They'll be hammering them. Go ahead, Jay. Time for a breather.
So you have to turn your camera off to not talk. Now, I see how it works. What I was going to say is it's 24-19 Miami. They could be up by like 14 or 17 points with the picks they've dropped. They've kind of, to me, have just controlled this game. Yeah, when it matters most, we'll see what happens. Ole Miss Chambliss likes to make plays when it counts the most, though. That's the thing about him. Wide open. So something just
Ole
happened.
Miss got about a 30-yard pickup on the first play, Jay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Favorite get for Oklahoma so far out of the portal?
Well, Hayden Hansen was up there.
Yeah.
And now you put Witten next to him coaching him. I love that one. Just because OU hasn't had a blocking tight end. But I love Parker Livingston because he came from Texas, and he's going to have that rivalry instantly. Hey, that week 2 matchup, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Cole Sullivan, Taylor Tatum. Going to be interesting.
But, Jerm, do you think Tatum's going to, get a whole lot of playing time early on?
No, I don't. But it's just now, Brent Chapman likes Harris from Arkansas.
Yeah, great guy like Sullivan. Sullivan's a dog, man.
He's a dog. Absolute dog.
Hey. And he's probably going to go pro after next year, you would think. But, man, that 27 class at Oklahoma is coming in. They don't have Cooper Witten committed yet, but they're probably going to land him, you would think.
They're going to be number 1 in the country, Jason.
If they can get some offensive guys with that class, wow.
Number 1 in the country.
Where's Cam Coleman going to end up, Jeremy? He completed his Texas Tech visit. Where's he going to end up?
I'm not a fan. The more I see of him, Jay, I'm just.
I kind of wonder if he is going to give up baseball.
Well, to me, that also does OU a disservice because he should have done that here then.
Well, he didn't really get into baseball here, did he?
He missed some spring games his first year.
He didn't really.
He missed spring practices his first year at Oklahoma.
Okay, I know. I'm just saying.
He could have been the guy.
OU will not end up number 1, Ron says. We'll see.
Okay. I beg to differ, Ron.
Well, I don't know if they'll end up 1, but I think top 5. Coleman to Bama. I just don't know if I see
Well, it
that.
is interesting that they're losing all their receivers lately.
The only receiver they have left is Ryan Williams, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, they might have one other guy. They've lost a lot.
I'm a big Indiana fan, Jay. I want Indiana Ole Miss in this final.
That's who I'm rooting for in the finals of Indiana Ole Miss. I would either one of those two win the whole thing. I'd be fine with.
Yeah.
I'd be totally fine with it. So,
what a day to be a Sooner, man. What a day, man. What a time to be a Sooner fan.
Where were you today when you heard the news? And then what were you? I was waiting on the phone call from you. I know you were working, so
I was working. So I saw the message pop through on lunch duty, and there it was. Oh, 4th and 8 for Ole Miss. Oh, my gosh, they threw a flag. Wow. They are going to control the game. Mario Cristobal's losing his mind.
Are you watching it live?
I don't know.
Now, Sooner Freak dropped a hint for the AD.
What?
WV.
Women's basketball, women's volleyball. Got it. Nice. I got it. Oh!
It could be women's basketball, West Virginia. Jeremy, there's a lot of things it could be. I don't think women's basketball has anything to do with it. WV. Let's dissect that for a little bit, chat. What do you think that could be? WB, Warner Brothers. How about that, Germ? Germ gone. Maybe he did something with the Warner Brothers.
No, it wouldn't be Warner Brothers.
Why?
I just don't think. Warner Brothers, West Virginia. Well, Sooner Freak's great to have on here, dropping heads. It's like a trivia all night and giving us these acronyms.
Mess is going to purchase him an Argyle sweater. I can't believe you didn't find it, dude.
I'll try tomorrow, man. I just haven't been home enough to look through everything, Jay. You know
after calling it like you did, you should have had the Argyle sweater ready, man.
Dude, it's not about me, man. It's not about me.
Tell yourself that.
It's not.
You know I'm playing.
Hey, speaking of trivia, Jay, I don't know if you have one, but check out Sugar 66. 918 was on here earlier. I don't know if 918's still on here or not. Touchdown Ole Miss.
Wow. I don't even need to, man, this has been a classic game, dude.
On a big-time hold that they didn't call. Wow. Guess who caught it? Massive tight end of theirs, man. He's a stud. I need to know if 918's on here, Jay, before the trivia because of the deal we're doing. So if 918's still in the chat, give me a thumbs up.
What's the deal? As far as we
got part of it. Warner Brothers.
Or West Virginia. It's 1 to 2.
But if it's West Virginia, what would WB be? It's not
his initials.
Willie Brown.
Wade Brown.
As an AD?
What?
Wade Brown as an AD?
Who's Wade Brown, Jeremy? I don't know who Wade Brown is.
Was he not the coach of that was Neil Brown.
Yes, it was Neil.
They get the 2-point conversion. They're up 3.
Wow. Ren Baker?
This is great. We can't ask the trivia though until 918's in. 918 and Mez were kind of going at it earlier. Maybe they're gone. Mez is there. Wow. Yeah, what a game. This is a great game. This is a great design. Key one Lacey to the flat. Linebacker scoots out. They send a poster out. That was elite.
Are you watching Command Center or are you watching the regular broadcast?
No, I'm watching regular. What a dot by Chambliss.
The Command broadcast is pretty cool.
Yeah.
By the way, I heard a lot of people saying they hate that this is on a Thursday night. I love it.
It's ridiculous.
What, you don't?
Because they don't want to compete with some of the others. I get it.
No, they don't want to compete with the NFL. I think it's great to have it on Thursday night, dude. I think it's great.
Gray God 33. Interesting.
Spangler. Oh, Germ. 3 minutes left in that game or 2? Where are we at? I like the Thursday night too, Jim. I really do. I mean, you have Thursday night NFL. What's wrong with having Thursday night college football? I mean,
wouldn't that be?
Ole Miss wins. Germ does the Malcolm Kelly rap.
Ren Baker is the
What
AJ
is
of West Virginia.
I know. What does Malcolm Kelly rap have to do with?
I have no idea. He
Ole
just
Miss.
wants me to rap. I only rap a couple times a year. Christmas is one of them.
It will be interesting for the last tight end they get because I think they'll get one more.
Fan stop. I think it's Cooper Alexander. He's going to be the third one out of the portal. And then they're going to start getting dudes every year, period.
Well, it depends on what they do. It depends on what they do, Jerm. Like, if they go out there next year and they don't produce, there are not going to be people lining up to play in that offense if they don't produce, Jerm.
Yeah, Sooner Thrawn. Here's what's crazy. Everybody wants to crown Lane Kiffin. First off, Ole Miss isn't here with Lane Kiffin. They wouldn't have won their first round game. Well, they would have beat Tulane. They wouldn't have won last week with Lane Kiffin, and they wouldn't have won tonight with Lane Kiffin because he chokes in big-time games, first off, okay? Second of all, Lane Kiffin was starting Austin Simmons over this dude. Facts.
Yeah. Ole Miss, dude, Golding. Can you imagine coach 3 or 4 games and you win a national championship?
Oh, yeah, it's elite.
That would be insane, man.
There are people on this show begging for OU to go after Lane Kiffin. Jeez.
Well, I mean,
wow.
True. Did you see that LSU fan just blow up on Twitter the other day?
I did. You sent it to me.
That was hilarious. Look at Daniel dropping quitter on here. Hey, and you know what? He made 2 of his coaches go back this week. No. I understand. Lane can coach. I don't know if Lane can win big game, though. Because this year they could have beat Georgia and then lost to him in the regular season. So.
Hey, check out the Fan Stop, thefanstop.com. You saw us in our Oklahoma hoodies the other night. Just elite stuff at the Fan Stop. Thefanstop.com. You go on their site. You go to the Shirt of the Month Club, whatever team's your favorite team likely has a Shirt of the Month Club because they're officially licensed products with the majority of college football teams. And they have a great one. It's free shipping. Sign up. New design each and every month. They put a lot of thought into the designs. So check them out, thefanstop.com. Jay, I don't see that 918's on here for Twitter.
Might not be.
I mean,
you mean for trivia?
No.
You mean for trivia?
Yes.
Kiffin doesn't seem to care if he wins a title. He's about the money. It's high.
Oh, yeah. I said this the other night, and please don't take this the wrong way. When he walked out with Kim Mulkey, all I could think about was Kingpin.
Why? Because of her?
The way she dresses, the Bill Murray guy, it just seemed like, I don't know, dirty all the way around.
Hey, this is fair because I think you would have that in the back of your mind. I think you would. I agree with, as a player, he'd be cool to play for because he's probably a cool dude and he puts up points. But you would be thinking, is he going to leave tomorrow? I mean,
let me take back like what I said. I'm not implying anything. It was just,
where were you going with that?
Just the Lane Kiffin stuff. He just seems filthy with how he handles things, Jay. Then he's trotting out there with Kim Mulkey at the LSU women's basketball game the night Ole Miss is. It's just weird. Well, yeah, Colin, hindsight 2020, they got it right.
I don't think anybody didn't. I think people thought Miami should be in, didn't they?
Over Notre Dame.
Well, who else would have got in over Miami, Jerm?
No, now if Virginia would have won, would they have gotten it right? No, they wouldn't have.
No,
I think Miami deserves to be there.
Almost everybody knew Miami was the best team in the ACC, even though they weren't.
If Virginia won, they wouldn't have been there.
I understand that, but I think
they would have left maybe one of the better teams out, Jay. They wouldn't have gotten it right.
Most people that watch football would have told you Miami's the best team in the ACC, even though they didn't make their championship.
Doesn't matter. They didn't win it.
I know they didn't,
They would have been left out.
I think Notre Dame should have been in too.
Over Tulane and James Madison.
Yeah, you can't take that. That's the problem. You can't take 2. I mean,
Yeah.
so
Jay, I don't know if we have a trivia before we get off here and watch the last 2 minutes of this game.
let me get to it.
Big news for the Sooners today is Jason Witten has been hired as the tight end coach at the University of Oklahoma, bringing national prominence on a day when it's the college football playoff. OU also gets some big news because you add an immediate NFL Hall of Famer to your coaching staff, and kids across the country, parents across the country, when they hear him speak, when he's in their home, immediate credibility. I think it's a massive win for the University of Oklahoma.
You ready for trivia?
Ready for trivia, Jay.
All right. Here we go for trivia. I'm going to stick with Jason Witten tonight. But Germ, he played a long time at Dallas Cowboys, but did you know he played for one other team in the NFL?
Did he?
He did.
Oh, yeah, yes, late.
Yes, he played for one other team. What was that team?
Correct.
It's pretty easy, but had to go with Jason.
Coleman just
It's not Arizona.
Raiders.
It's the Raiders. The Raiders.
Cam Coleman did what? I don't know what it says.
The Raiders. What a game going on, Jim says.
Guys, appreciate everyone being on here tonight. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the last couple of minutes of this game, and we'll be back tomorrow night. Enjoy your Friday. Have a fantastic Friday. Sooners land Jason Witten as the new tight end coach. Great time to be a Sooner. Thanks for watching. Boomer.
Sooner.